Today we are going to tell the paragraph called the Implicit Prejudice. The paragraph thinks they'll have something will let you feel positive or negative. So they have an organization called a website called IAT. This can use a lot of measure to test the person what told about the things, and they saw that this have some well, and they saw they'll have something the people most feel positive, and they'll have another something will be think of negative. But this test, some critics that there will some personal unconscious prejudice will cause their answer like American white people will think the white people is good, and some racial and they'll have some racial thinking will let him the answer will different. And stereotype also can affect them. But in the last of the paragraph told us some thinking you can change, like if you are the parents, you have a children, and you will most care about your children. It will your children, and without any prejudice. I think this is interesting because prejudice. I think this is interesting because there big some of the reason you will cause your answer different, but if you have something like children, and you will change your mind.
Okay, sure. Okay. Today we start from a experiment. A lot of people are watching a video which is there a basketball game, and through a game, only one people find that a woman who walks slowly right through the game and carry the umbrella, and they think that it is they call this is a mic bug because most of them didn't find that a woman just walk through the game, and and they think that when they are watching this, most of their mind automatically ignore the information about that girl. And yeah, and another experiment is that Banaji, a people, and another is green walk. They create first they create a implicit association test. It is called IAT. And what is the test mainly talking about is that association with A from B, like happy flower. When you see happy, you feel when you see the flower, you feel happy or peace. And they find an interesting fact is that when the question become a ratio or and become racial, it didn't match the attitude they said and the health. It means that what their mind is thinking is not truly it's not truly present from their test, from the question. And after that they found another people to cooperate called Brian Nosek. Okay. And after they analyze some data, I think work with primatologists to learn about a species to build bias into our perceptions. And okay, and they find the most important of the test is that bias. It is like when you think it is when your first thinking is according to your bias, and and it is like our awareness when we're young, or we are children, we get some bias from our environment and our parents or friends, whatever. And when we're thinking, we prefer to think the way like them. And when they have some bias, like they don't like black people, and maybe we'll think and we don't like it too. Yeah, and the end IIT has fed close to 300 papers. It means that it is a important experiment, and it affects a lot in the academia.